Hello, 6th grade B.I.T students. Today we're ready to start Unit 2. This is our unit on touch typing. So with all of the work and all the units in my class, we are going to go right down and click on modules over here on the left. And this should open all the modules and the work that I have for you in my class. We are on Unit 2, touch typing. And I'm going to walk you through how to do this unit. This is probably one of the easiest things that we are going to do in class this year. First, the video tutorial. This is where you find the video you're watching right now to walk you through. Let's start with day 1. So, we're going to start our unit on touch typing. Your touch typing skills will be assessed on your words per minute. That's how many words that you type every 60 seconds. Now, a word is every 5 characters you type. That includes spaces or numbers and letters. So every time you type at least 5 characters, that counts as 1 word. You're also going to be assessed on your accuracy. That's how many mistakes that you make. So we're going to be doing our typing this year on learning.com. There is this program, it's called Urban Keyboarding Explorer, and the way it works is you will type an initial pretest. It will determine what letters took you the longest and which letters you missed the most, and it will give you lessons to help you improve on those specific lessons. So we're going to go down here to what we need to do, and it says right off the bat, click the link below to begin your typing journey. You're going to begin by taking a typing assessment to see how fast you type. This will only take a couple of minutes and it's worth 5 points. One thing I want to add is after the typing assessment, you can continue working on the practice mode. Now this is going to be a pretty big grade for you come the second 9 weeks because you need to complete at least 4 hours of typing on learning.com by midnight, Monday, December 14th. Now, this video could change for some students, but the due date may change, I'm saying, but right now it's Monday, December 14th. You have 4 months to type for 4 hours. I will give you 20 points if you complete all 4 hours of typing. And remember, there's kind of an incentive. Every 30 minutes you spend in the practice mode will unlock 15 minutes of typing games that you can play right here on learning.com. So I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to click here. Let's start. I'm going to show you the assessment. It's worth 5 points. You're just going to click on this. It's going to open up kind of this slick little typing interface. And notice it says, let's take a trip, test student. And that's the account I'm using is a middle school test account just to show you. So I'm going to click continue. Now, first they're wanting us, notice, to sit up straight, have good posture. Notice we're going to put both feet flat on the floor. That's important. I've even heard that you should take one foot and slightly move it ahead of the other. I always kind of put my right foot in front of my left foot just a little. And you want to put your fingers on the home row. So you're going to have your left hand on A, S, D, and F with your pointer finger on the F. Your right hand is going to be on J, K, L, and the semicolon with your right pointer finger on the J. And if you rest your fingers on your keyboard just like it appears on the screen, you should feel a couple of little bumps on the F and the J. And those are there to let you know that your fingers are in the right place, so you don't have to look down at the keyboard all the time. You can press the space bar with either thumb. It doesn't matter. But I've noticed that most of the time I use my right thumb. But there's no right or wrong thumb. You can use either one to do the space bar. Now to get started on this little pre-test, it says press the space bar. So I'm going to press the space bar. And where it starts with the quick brown fox, once I start, I'm going to type. If I make a mistake, I just keep going. You don't need to try to fix them. And when you're done with this first initial pretest, you will get 5 points. So I'm going to type this just to show you. I might need to turn down my sound since that's coming through kind of loud. Now, again, if you mess up, just keep going. So every time you see the yellow, that means I made a mistake. It's okay to make mistakes. You'll see at the end, I'll probably actually do pretty decent on my accuracy, even though I've already made a couple of mistakes. So no big deal. So I'm just sitting up straight, trying to have good posture. I want to type, as fast as I can, but I also don't want to make like a bunch of mistakes as I go. So don't, try to fly through this. You might want to take it kind of serious, because we're really trying, our goal during this year is to try to be able to improve our typing skills and be able to type without looking down at the keyboard. And you can see that I'm just looking kind of straight ahead, because over the many years that I've typed, I have started to learn where the keys are. Now they're going to start trying to trick us here by throwing some numbers in. And I'll tell you right now, I am not good at numbers. Every time I have to type numbers, as you can see now, I got to look down at my keyboard. There's nothing wrong with that. So if you have to look down for the numbers, do it. It's okay. Here's a semicolon. That's my right pinky when I'm on the home row. Here's a number. I'm going to look down. I'm just not very good at numbers. So it looks like when you do make a mistake, it makes you get it right. So you never have to hit backspace to go back or anything. It's just going to make you type the right thing before it lets you keep going. And here's a $sign. I'm going to do a shift and a number 4 on the number bar up there to get a $sign. So you're almost done when you start getting down here to the raccoon. We'll see how long this took me, but once you hit the last period, when you get to this screen and you have finished this, you can see that I was typing at about 44 words a minute. And I'm welcome to hit continue, and it's going to take me that first time out. When you get jet setter, that means that you have got the 5 points. Once you see this screen, I will go through on the due date, and every kid that finished and got awarded this jet setter badge, they will get 5 points. I think if you go to badges, when you see first time out right here, that means you get the 5 points in the grade book. Now what you're going to do is go to practice, and you can pick any of these little practice challenges. You can see that the next exercise is going to be TWA, and that's telling me that I made mistakes with those letters, so it's going to let me practice those letters. So I'm going to do one more. I'll try word challenge, and I'll type this real quick. Just to see what it looks like. Oh man. Now this word is no joke. Boom. I did an exercise. I'm going to hit continue. Now you can pick something else. I want to show you, you have to do 4 hours by the end of this semester, December. So let's go up here to the dashboard. If you click the dashboard, we want to see, it's telling me right now I've typed for about 2 minutes. What you're going to do is go up to the date range. And I tell students, August 1st is great. Go in here. Let's select August 1st. Let's go to the end date here and select December 31st, the end of the year, and hit view. And this is going to tell me right here how many minutes I have typed. Your goal is to get this to 4 hours before we leave for holiday break. So I'm going to go back to my modules. This was day 1. Let's go down here and let's go to next. This is the assignment saying complete the initial pretest. That was the one that started with the quick brown fox. When you get that jet setter pass badge, you have done that. So we can go to the next page, and you're just going to see where I just want you to continue working on your touch typing. This is something you're going to work on every day, if you have free time in my room, if you get done with something early, just start working on your touch typing. And I have some students that, after the first week of school, they've already got like an hour done. Don't go home and try to do 4 hours all in one day. Try to do, 10 minutes, 15 minutes a week, and you'll have it done in no time. So good luck. Remember, good posture, rest your hands on the home row, and just do your best. So that's how you do Unit 2 touch typing.